Howdy fellow YouTubers, my name is BobStraitFTW, and today we're gonna try, at least, and talk about some American politics. I am of voting age here in the great old United States of America, and I do want to say that I am somewhat biased towards the Republican side. It has a lot to do with the fact that I'm big into guns, and Democrats aren't. And when it comes to the way of like running a country in a way, I kind of side with the Republicans. But I do think in the grand scheme of all of the things, and by the way, microphone move. By the way, I am talking and playing the game at the same time, so it may not come out quite right. But I do think that to run a good country, you kind of need a good balance of both of the ways to run a country. Got him. I snippety snooped him. Oops, I missed. I didn't miss that time, but I didn't kill him. There we go. So, this is going to be less about politics and more about me hesitating on what to say next. Oh, I got a headshot on that guy. This is a little bit more intense than I thought it'd be. Shite. Okay, well, okay, let's sit down and talk about this. So, here in America, we have Democrats and Republicans, for those of you that aren't in America. They're the two main parties. There are libertarians, but nobody really cares about them, and they're not really big at all. Like, whenever you go to vote, it's like there's not an area for you to vote with those guys. And I do think having a different view on the way that the government should be run will be kind of a good thing. And I'm just gonna lay it on the table. The American president looks like it's either gonna be Trump or Hillary, and to someone like me is super scared because those are two awful people in my opinion, and especially Hillary. Like, if I had a choice between Hillary and Trump, I would pick Trump every single time, and that has to do with all the crap that Hillary's done in the past. And I don't know why nobody sees that. Nobody is seeing, like, oh my gosh, she did this, oh my gosh, she did that. I'm not gonna get into it because, you know, I don't want to get my channel shut down. But yeah, it's just like she seems like an awful person. But on the other side, Trump also seems like an awful person. I'll put it like this: every candidate seems like a freaking awful person, and I don't know why we have such a doo-doo round this time. And even though I trivialize Obama and like thanks Obama all the time, I still think Obama was a pretty good president. He did the best with what he had. He's done a lot of stuff that I don't agree with, but he has done a lot of stuff that I do agree with. Overall, I think Obama was a pretty good president compared to like Bush or somebody. He was like the best president. So, yeah, I am of voting age here in America. I'm 20 years old. You got to be 18 to vote. And I am just, who do I pick? Like, everyone just seems so much like an awful person. We had we had Super Tuesday yesterday, which I went and voted for. I won't say who I voted for, just for anonymity's sake. But I didn't vote for Trump. Let's just say that. I live here in Texas. The majority of people voted for Cruz. Here in Texas, which I'm very proud of us Texans for not falling into the trap of Trump. So, yeah, I'm not looking forward to Trump being president. Although I did try and look at it from a different angle, in where Trump will bring at least something different than what's going on right now. I think in a way every government has its problems. And I just think that our government right now needs to be looked at from a different angle instead of just the Republican or just the Democrat. And I feel like, you know, Trump might be, you know, the super like intense guy, like build the wall and stuff, which I think is completely ridiculous. But he will at least be trying something new. And I think that's what the majority of Americans are looking for, is just something new. And I think that's how he's gotten this far in his political campaign. And I don't think he would have gotten that far if he was like, you know, the average Republican or the average Democrat. He would not have gotten this far if he didn't say all the crazy things that he has said, and promised all the crazy things that he cannot possibly deliver on. So I'm looking. I'm not really looking forward to Trump being president, but it would be a very interesting thing to see, you know, him up there with his trophy wife, it being president, saying all his quips and stuff as president, and not just as a possible president. Yeah, I saw that coming. There was no way I was getting out of that. Ah, that sucked. There's so many enemies over there. Oh my gosh. But that's all I really have to say about it, is like pretty much everything that everybody else has said already, is that every single president candidate is crazy. Let's not I was gonna vote for like either myself or someone I knew, because like all the presidents, but it would literally be like throwing your vote away, and I'm not into that. Not into that. So, you know, political stuff is political stuff, and I'll leave it there. You know, you pick whoever you think will run the country the best. I just think it's crazy that everyone's celebrity is getting. Oh my god! 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 He had a shotgun. He has a better gun. I saw them on the minimap, and I just got super scared. So, yeah, political talk. That was political talk. I wanted to talk about something else as well. So, as many of you may know, I put ads on my YouTube videos, and I get paid for those ads, which helps pay for a lot of the YouTube stuff that I do, and pretty much all of the YouTube stuff that I do. You know, it's like microphone upgrade, this upgrade, that upgrade. You know, last time around, YouTube bought Hardline for me, which was like, well, not YouTube per se, but the YouTube ad money. You know, I like to use my YouTube money for stuff that helps out YouTube in some way, shape, or form, whether it be in the form of a game or whether it be in the form of an upgrade or something like that. And oh, you see that guy? He's just peeking me out. And I got paid yesterday because it was the beginning of the month. I got paid $55 from YouTube. It has to accumulate over time to about $50. That's how my contract's written. And so I don't get paid until my ad money accumulates to $50. So last December was an amazing month for me. I made a lot more than I normally did, like twice as much as I normally do in 1 month. And so in a matter of around 2 months, I got 2 different checks for $50. So that's like a big thing for me personally here on YouTube, is to see triple digits triple digits in my little PayPal thing. And I used that money to buy a new hard drive to keep all my videos on, because in case you don't know, I have kept every single video that I've ever made. It equates to around 700 gigabytes of information, and I went ahead and I bought a drive specifically for that, which has really helped out now, because I had another drive that I had used YouTube money to buy, and it's a terabyte, but it's kind of my backup drive. So, you know, I have my YouTube folder that I work on all the time, and it backs that up every night at like 3 o'clock, so that way if you know, if I delete something or I want to go back a day, I can. So that's always like super great. I've had to refer back to that a couple times, so I'm really glad that I do have that backup system. But that's also where I used to store all of my videos, and that drive was a terabyte drive. And so 700 gigs of that was just my old videos. So I went ahead and bought another terabyte drive that I'm going to keep all of my videos on now. And it took me, you know, I think it's been like 3.5, almost 4 years now. Almost 4 years that I've been doing YouTube, and so I could probably get another 4 years out of a terabyte drive. So I'm pretty golden there. And then, yeah. Oh my gosh! I just lit up my friendly. It's great. So yeah, that's where the ad money went, is to get a new drive for YouTube. It's great when a hobby can at least pay for itself. And that's all that I kind of hoped for, is that I didn't have to pay out of pocket for stuff for the hobby. I kind of did at first, and it's kind of already paid off after 4 years. But yeah, that's my little money talk. Hey, son of a G18. My gosh, that G18 is really good. That G18, man, if I wasn't like the different gun using, mastering every weapon using person that I am, man, I'd be using that G18 like it was no bud business. No bud business. Yeah. Oh, you see that guy right there? He probably saw me. He did see me. He did see me. He saw me, and he shot me. Okay. And I was getting snippety snooped from halfway across the map from I don't know where. But they're going to try and take that objective, so we're just going to go ahead and spawn in on this guy. And we're going to get immediately into cover because Bravo is being taken. I'm moving in. Okay. At least I'm on the objective. That's all that matters, right? Stand up. I got kniffed. Oh, man. Man, I went super quiet there. I was so intense right there, man. Nah, I just spit all over my screen. Let me wipe it off real quick. Okay. I looked at my screen and it's like there's a spit nodule there, there's a gleek there, and there's a gleek there. But yeah, I just thought I'd make a video about that because because one of the things that YouTube is to me is it's kind of a record of my life in a way, in where I'll talk about certain stuff and I'll make funny videos and I can you go back to some of my first videos and watch one from every year that I was on YouTube. They have such a different format and such a different feel to them, which is really cool. Wow, I got 2 kills there with this snipper. So that is always fantastic, and it's kind of like my public diary in a way, and I really do love doing stuff like that and making videos like this, so 10 years down the road I can be like, oh, that was my political views 10 years ago. I don't have to guess what my political views were. I can actually go back to a video and be like, yeah, wow, Trump actually did a good job, or something crazy like that. Call me bananas, but I do hope Trump does a good job. It doesn't look like anyone has a chance against Trump, and that's what kind of sucks, is that we don't really get to choose. Oh, you can kind of see me. I don't think you can. No, I can't see me. Dang it. Well, let's see. If you made it to this part of the video, put the word Greek Marine, this guy right here, Greek Marine, in your comment section below, so that I know that you watched the video all the way to the end, and are the best viewer and a subscriber, and possibly very political person. Oh man, I had a burp that came up. It didn't come up right. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really help me and my channel out. That is all. I took a drink and then I immediately started talking, and now I'm out of breath. Woo! So again, I say today is Sniper Monday. We're working on the CSLR4, and I know